Guys, before we start today's video, a little word from our sponsor, me. As you guys know, I've set up affiliate links and stuff down below. I basically have set my channel up so that you guys purchasing things at no additional cost to you sponsors the channel. So if you guys are purchasing any of the items you see on the channel, please take a look at the affiliate links down below for other things. Tools, knives, stones. I even have a Blade HQ affiliate link, Coffee Brand Coffee, and a VPN. So guys, without any further ado, here comes that studio intro. Guys, what are we going to look at today? Well, we are going to do our first day in Pocket's first impressions of the American Blade Works Model 1 version 6. Fun little knife. I don't know much about it yet. I don't know steel. I don't know anything, but we're going to take a look at it together. I've only had it in Pocket for just a little bit this morning, but I do like it. I do like it. So, guys, you know what time it is. Turn down the volume because here comes a little bit of music and we're going to turn around and look at it from above. Like I said in the intro, this is a knife that I was pleasantly surprised by because it's kind of plain. This is the American Blade Works Model 1 version 6, like I said, but this thing is really good. This is my first carry of this, and I'm going to say I'm kind of impressed. I only found like one thing really that I don't like. So let's kind of take a look at it. So this is a very, very nice blade shape. Comes down nice and thin. And ergonomically, this thing is just about perfect in hand, if you want to know the truth. American Blade Works is the first one of their knives I've seen. I haven't looked up any specs, but feels like it's probably titanium steel lock bar insert. Don't know what the steel is yet on this because it's not marked. If I can find the steel marked on it, we will talk about it. But I haven't done a lot of cutting with it yet. It is another one of those knives that has an enclosed stop pin. So the stop pin is in here, but it's in a groove inside this blade. There's not a lot of bells and whistles on this. There is an attractive look to the machining. I do dig these lines. This is something that's not going to show scratches real readily. Keyed pivot, so it's going to be easy to disassemble. And it has a nice area here for access to your lock bar. So nice clean lines on it. The pocket clip is a little tall in hand. It's not real uncomfortable, but I can definitely tell it's there. It's not a hot spot, but I can feel it. And the thing is, it's just tall. That's the only problem with it. But I will say, in and out of pocket so far, it has been great. I have not done a lot of cutting with this. Like I said, it's only been in pocket for time is it? Yeah, it's only been in my pocket for just about 4 hours. I've been doing some stuff around the house. I had to go do some errands, and you know, I had to cut open. I had to purchase some salt and stuff. I used this to cut open the bags of water conditioner salt. So it has performed pretty well. This I would 100% imagine is Jared's edge. It does not look like a factory edge. It is screaming sharp, but it does have that one little hiccup right there. Now I can feel it with my thumbnail. That could be because I was cutting open a bag of salt, and it appears that our buddy Jared may have just not quite got that tip 100% lined up so that there's a little spot where it's a little hiccup on that point. I probably will touch this edge up, clean it up, but I'm not gonna lie to you guys, that thing is screaming sharp right now, really aggressive. Nice stone wash on the blade. There is some jimping on it. This is one of those knives that I would have to say, like I said, this is first impressions, first day of carry. These are just things that as we're walking around a knife, I'm bringing up. I would say that this jimping is not really there for much actual use. It's pretty soft. Maybe if you were wearing a pair of gloves, it would give you, sorry about that. I think maybe if you wear a pair of gloves, it would give you a little bit of grip on that, but it is pretty smooth. I will say that this is really sharp right there. That is one thing that I'll say. It is really sharp right there. If this was my knife, I would probably take a small file and clean that up, or a small ceramic stone just and knock that edge off. That is one thing I'm not a fan of some of these companies are doing. This whole thing is just all sharp. Nothing got chamfered here. Maybe future iterations, they'd take a look at that. As far as the action, the flipper action on it is great. It's not quite fall shut. It is pretty solid. Now, I may take this apart and clean it up because it does look like it's going to be simple to take apart. Now, I would say in and out of pocket, this thing here, let's listen to it. In and out of pocket, that is not at all grabby. I don't at all think this will tear up your pockets. Pocket clip tension on it is really good. I'm wearing jeans right now. I was in track pants when I first put it in my pocket when I first got up this morning, and it seemed to carry pretty well in track pants, but it did feel like it moved around a little bit because you only have that one small pinch point. But it's not so loose that you just, it feels like it's going to fall out of your pocket. But it does, as you're moving around, walk around your pocket a little bit and get out of alignment. The action is pretty good. It does have kind of a soft detent. I don't know how that's going to work out. The soft detent on some of these knives will cause you to like miss the deployment. You can hear it doesn't just slam open. Now I can make it if I load up on it. It definitely snaps open with authority then. Just a little bit soft detent. So I may ask Jared if he's cool with me like stiffening up this lock bar a little bit. It's just a matter of adding additional tension. But that lock bar cutout is really thin. So it is on the inside, which is something I do like. I think you guys have probably heard me mention it. Not a fan of when these are on the outside. They have a tendency to catch material with it being on the inside. I don't know how I would feel about doing a little bit of additional tension on that because that is very thin on that titanium, which could have something to do with the softer detent. You know, not as much material, you have a softer detent because you just can't get the spring tension you want on it. So like I said, the action's is a little soft, but it's still really good. The backspacer has been milled really attractively, and there is no lanyard hole, which I'm a fan of. They could have easily added something here for you guys, like milled one of these out and left a little bar across so you didn't lose anything on aesthetics, but still had a lanyard hole. I will say that the pocket clip is reversible, and it comes with extra screws to prevent you getting dirt and gunk and nasty crap down inside. So that is always a plus. I don't care so much whether you want to do it left-handed, right-handed. I just think, you're doing a lot of extra work for a very small portion of the knife community, but it is an option that they can do if they don't mind that little bit of extra milling and additional hardware. But if you're gonna do this, this is always a good idea to block those holes in some way. Some people use a plate. I like the plate because then you don't have anything. You really can't feel it. But with the screws, it is symmetrical. I'm a big fan of symmetry. You've got two there, you've got two there. Your screws go side to side. So, you can't get by it with a lock bar insert and a lock bar, but it is an attractive knife. You can still see some of the lines, the chamfering lines that are still there where it's not completely rounded, but it's milled down and you can see those lines even with this. I don't dislike that. Some people might say, well, that's just like a milling artifact. I'm not a fan of it. You can still see the milling lines. I think it just gives it another little facet, like a little hidden pop. I imagine that this would look very, very well anodized with some different colored anodizing. If this is a titanium pocket clip, which we can check real quick. Let me grab this. It is a titanium pocket clip. You could easily anodize the pocket clip, a two-tone, like a blue with a bronze, or a bronze with a blue, however you really want to do it. And then a really nice polish on this, which wouldn't be hard to accomplish, would bring it up. And if you anodized it, some differential colors, like you could do some blue and bronze on this, but it would make it pop. But it is not unattractive the way it is now. So yeah, we're going to carry this for a little bit. It's going to be in and out of pocket. I have a lot of knives in the rotation right now. There's a lot of stuff in. Jared's sending me more stuff. So you're going to get to see a lot of first impressions. And I do carry these. They get in a rotation. They get carried on and off for a week or two, and then I base my final opinion on it. But first blush, I'm digging this. I like it. It's comfortable to carry. It's good in pocket. I don't have too many issues with it except just a couple little hotspots. So yeah, guys, let's turn this around, do some final thoughts, and get you out about your day. But I'm digging this American Blade Works right here. First time I've gotten to see one.
So yeah, there you go, guys. Really, really nice little knife. Simple knife. Sometimes simple is best. I'm digging it. I'm hoping I don't run into any issues with it. There's only a couple small things that I really have any issues with. So good knife, nice little cutter. So that's about it on this one, guys. If you like the content, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like the content, give it a thumbs down. Please try to tell me why. I can't change that content if you don't tell me what it is you don't like. If you want to support the channel, it's as simple as like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. But if you do hit the bell icon, make sure that you hit notifications on your device. Get those set up, or you won't get notified of the 2, sometimes 3 things that go up a day. If you want to support the channel financially, like you saw at the very beginning, I self-sponsor my videos with affiliate links. There's a bunch of affiliate links down below, all kinds of stuff that you can purchase. Blade HQ should have items like this ready for you guys to purchase. Otherwise, you do have a membership down below. Membership gets you in on a tier-based benefits. Pick the tier that suits you, that gets you what you want. But remember, everyone saves $5 off of my sharpening service, and everyone has access to my gilded server where I do the member giveaways. I don't run them here, I run them there. So that's the only way you're gonna get notified. And the final way is I have a merchandise store on Ember Shirt Co. Anything you purchase on Ember Shirt Co., I can save you 10% at checkout with my coupon code CrazySharp, all one word, capital C, capital S, CrazySharp, saves you 10% at checkout. And if you send me pictures of you wearing my merchandise, I'll put them in a video. Guys, I love y'all. Keep it clean in the comment section. If it's your birthday, happy birthday, and I will see you in the next video.